Hey guys, welcome back to Easel Does It Studio. So as you can see, I have something that I've already made, and then I have some other things that I haven't made. I am mixing up 12 ounces of the Let's Resin epoxy resin. And I've got this set just a little over halfway. So this is almost done mixing. So I don't know if you guys remembered a while back when I made this and I tried it with the solid pieces, which, you know, it still was really cute, but it didn't have the effect that I wanted. I just wanted to see how it, was going to look. So I've got this base and I love the blue that's on this, minus the dust. So I had purchased this train and I was like, if this train would fit in there, that would be really cute for a kid's room. So I pulled it out, I pulled out my pieces, and these pieces are a little bit narrower than this mold. So when I pour it, I'm not going to be able to fill it like all the way up in order for it to fit in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 more trees, but I'm going to do them in green alcohol ink. And I'm going to put in some of the Marabou glitter, blue, violet, green sprinkle in it for the trees. For the train, I'm gonna go with a black, but I want it to be a transparent black. And for the smoke, I'm going to do the transparent black, but I'm going to mix some Cinca white and try and get kind of like a grayish color. So I don't know if it's going to work. And then once it's done, I figured then I could embellish it with my chrome markers on the other side. So I don't know. And then I've got my little Bigfoot guy. We'll fill him up with some black. So, and why did I grab both of the same colors? What an idiot I am. All right, so let's grab, we'll do the rainbow. We'll just put a little bit of the rainbow in the train part. So let's see. Guys, I really am loving this mixer. There are a few bubbles, but nothing major. All right, so before I get carried away, better put my gloves on. So I don't know if my vision for this train is going to work or not. If not, then I'll just do another one and we'll just make it a solid color and I'll make it like a wall plaque. So not a big deal. But I was like, if we could get it to fit into that base, that would be really cool. So I spent all day rearranging my work setup here because I needed more space when I paint. I was feeling like I was stuck in a corner because of the way I had everything set up. So I moved stuff around so that I have a much bigger area to paint. And I God, I'm hoarse. I don't know why. You'd think I've been talking all day and all I've been doing is cleaning. All right, I'm going to set this here for now. Plus, when I make my candles, I want to be able to do everything on this table so I'm not screwing up my angle of my videos and pissing all you guys off. So I had my husband come down and move my power strip plug so that I can plug everything in from here. So hopefully this is going to work for that, and then I'm going to have more space in my painting area. Because, guys, I have literally a little room. It's crazy. All right, so I don't remember how much these trees took. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get the train done first. So I'm going to pour some in here because I want the smoke. I'm hoping it's going to stop like right in here. Now, I did not run this through the debubbler. But I didn't have a ton of bubbles. So, and I don't know how much this is going to take. So I'm going to, let's see here. I've got almost 11 ounces in here. So let's see. I am going to we'll start with this because, like I said, I don't need to fill this all the way to the top because there is a difference, you know, in the thickness of the molds. Let me see if I can do this so you guys can see the difference. So if I put this, I have that little bit of lip left. So that is my thinking anyhow. Whether it works, we are soon to find out. All right, so this is just plain black. I want it to be like a smoky color. You know, it's almost looking like blue. I want it to have color, but yet I want to be able to see through it. And for some reason, this is looking blue and not black, but it says black, so. All right, let me just grab a white paper towel so we can let's see. Maybe I just didn't shake it enough. Yeah, and it says black. Okay, so yeah, I vacuumed down here today. I'm like, I moved my my debubbler, all my supplies. I'm like, oh. Guys, that is still looking bluish to me. Oh. What do I do? What do I do? I guess we're gonna go with it. Let's put a little bit of this. This is the Marabou Rainbow. All right, let me just see if I can zoom in a little bit and still stay in frame. I just want to have like a little bit of a sparkle when it's lit. All right, that's gonna be perfect. So we might have a blue train. I don't know. This says black, right? This is black, yeah. All right, so I want to make a smoke kind of. So I'm going to make that one a little darker because I'm going to put a drop of the Sinker White through it. Now, I don't know what that's going to do. I do not use Sinker White very often at all. I think I've maybe used it 3 times in my whole resin career. See, that is blue. I'm like, that is really ticking me off. Do I have any other brand that is black? Let me look real quick. All right. I've got this cheap one right here. I don't even know if there's anything left in it. There's like a few tiny drops. Didn't change much. Oh well. All right, so let's shake this Sinker White up because it has completely separated. All right. And 2 drops. Let's see what that does. That's exactly what I wanted that to do. Now, whether it's going to stay that way, I don't know. So let's give this a spray, and that way we can reduce any bubbles that we might get. All right, so I'm going to start down here. I'm going to get that one ready. And I gotta remember, I cannot fill this all the way. So I've gotta try to So I'm thinking that is gonna be probably a good thickness. I've just gotta make sure that I get it in all the edges. So I'm trying to get this bottom piece filled, you know, kind of where I want it before I start doing too much up here. So let me just see if I can re-angle this so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing here. All right, so let me spray that to start getting some of them bubbles out. And we're gonna pour this kind of marbled like that. And if I have to add a little bit more white in there, I can definitely just swirl some through. All right. So that didn't even take a fraction of what I thought it was gonna take. So I do have a bubble there. Let's get that popped. And I got a crap ton of that left. All right, where is my white? My sinker white, way over here. All right, so I'm just trying to, so that it kind of, you know, looks like smoke a little bit. I'm just putting like a dot on my tool so that I don't overdo this area. Now, I don't know if this white is gonna stay like that or not. I really, really don't. Because we all know that resin has a mind of its own. All right, so I think that's gonna be good for that. Now, let me just kind of gauge the depth. I think is gonna be good. Okay, so we got plenty of black left over here. All right, let's do our little Bigfoot guy over here. And I just spilled alcohol on my piece. Let me move that out of the way because we all know old Messy Marvin here. All right, let me put this on this side. I'm still like trying to get used to my new setup. So, all right, so that is looking pretty good. Maybe can add a smidge more. I even re-leveled my table. Tried to, you know, do the productive things today. All right. So, I've got that. Now I have my paper towels where I can reach them too. All right, so I'm gonna pour just a little bit more black in there and just see if we can darken it up or not. It's kind of looking all right. So let's pour him, and we will have to find something else for the extra. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Let's get into the little crevices. All right, so he is pretty domed. I'll let him just sit there for a bit, and then we will, all right, So I have got 6 ounces of clear, so we can put yeah, I might as well just mix this up all in green. I'm thinking it'll take pretty close to all of it. I am going to put a good amount because this is still going to be transparent, but I definitely want it to be green in color. So somebody had asked if I was only going to be doing candles, and no, I'm going to be doing a variety of, I'm going to be doing candle making, I am going to be doing more mix to mold, my resin, my paintings. I'm just getting it so that it's kind of changed up a little bit, gives everybody a variety. So, you know, and if I post something and that's not your thing, then you don't have to watch that particular episode. You know, I'm just trying to give something for everybody and be able to keep my mind going. Because sometimes with the resin, it's like I have so many pieces that are built up and I have no craft shows coming up. So it's trying to store them. I bought boxes. Of course, I bought the wrong size boxes. So I'm like struggling for space for one thing. So I figured if I can do different things, you know, I'm not just building up a ton of one particular thing. Okay, so I think we're looking good on this. Might put a little bit more green though. I'm just I don't want it to be so light that it's not going to show up with the train in front if I can make this work. So I'm trying to figure out how to, if anybody knows, can you please put it in the comments? I'm trying to figure out how to schedule a live. Like if I wanted to go live on a certain day at a certain time, how can I schedule it on my phone? Is there a way to do it? I have been looking on YouTube and everything I'm getting is more of how to go live on YouTube, and that I know how to go live. It's just I'm, you know, wanting to be able to schedule it to go live. So that way it would give you guys like a day or two notice that I'm going to be live at a certain time. And yeah, I'm not having any luck finding that. So if anybody knows, please help a girl out. All right, so this is still a much lighter green than I really wanted. So we are going to do some alcohol drops in here and just see what we get for a look. And we're gonna have way too much. I want it full, but I don't want to dome it just yet because I want to drop some green. So this one here was emerald green, which to me, it should be much darker than what it is, but let's see. That's a yellow green. Let's see. Let's try an avocado. I mean, some of these I've had for ages. Oh yeah, that's more of the color that I wanted. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of let that work a little bit and just kind of see what it does, and then we're gonna swirl. We're gonna play the swirly swirls. Okay, so I've got about 3.5 ounces of green, and I have got some black. So what do I throw that in? Let's do a another. Oh, I forgot. Oh crap! And it's upstairs. I brought him upstairs because I even forgot to show my family upstairs. The frog and the axolotl. So let's do the frog. We'll do him in some green, and let me move him so you can see. So we'll pour him in green. And let's see. Let's do Mr. Axolotl here, because I haven't done him in a clear. I only did him in the... They're definitely not as cute as the big one, but he's still cute as a button. All right, so and of course the body, because the body is deeper, is going to be darker than his little feet. Which is fine. All right, so what I want to do is I want to I want this frog's feet to be a different color. So I want to get him close, but not full. Like kind of starting to go in the legs, but not completely in the legs, if that makes sense. All right, so let's take this avocado and let's spread this. Let's get this swirling. Like I said, I don't know if this is gonna like transfer on the other side or not. But I figured it might just give a little movement to the tree instead of having it just be plain. If I'm explaining that. I don't know if you guys are getting what I'm meaning, but you know, because this will probably continue to move anyways, but I thought it would just kind of give a little character or something. All right, let's get this one. All right. So I'm liking the way they're looking. I'm just hoping that they stay like that. So let me 2 drops in that little baby one. Let's see if we can stir up this little guy and just give him something different going on. All right, so now let me move this over here. Oh, get out of there. And it's gonna go into the green, and that's totally fine. These little feet are so small, guys. I'm like, I'm afraid to like pour in too much and then it goes over. And I don't want to have to try to be scooping out. All right, so I think he is pretty full. I just want to dome him. All right. Okay. So we've got that. And that is starting to set, so I'm hoping that white stays through there. I got a piece of something there. All right, so I have got 3.5 ounces, no, like 5 ounces. So yeah, let's all right, I got some frogs and I know they take 4 ounces, so I know we will have enough for one of the frogs. All right, I am, let me move this. Trying to move this out of the way so I can pour where you guys can see what I'm doing. All right. So let's take this avocado green and we are gonna stir it up in here. All right. And I see a little something. There we go. All right, so let's give this one a little spritz-a-poo. Now, I should have put eyes in them because I got the smaller eyes, but because my resin is starting to thicken up, I'm not going to. We will be doing another axolotl with the smaller eyes. Because I'm gonna try something different with them. So that will be coming up on a future video coming up soon here. Probably this week. All right. So that kind of looks cool. I don't know why that's a different color in there, but that kind of looks cool. I was almost thinking about dropping some ink and some Sinker White, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna mix this black with the one with the white. And I know we'll probably still have some left that I'll have to find something for, but you know, I tried doing just a quick video, just, you know, the train and the trees, and yeah, look at me now. You guys know me by now. You know, it's almost impossible for me to do a quick video. It just, I can try all I want and something will happen and it won't work. So yeah. Okay, so let's fill these little feet. All right, I'm gonna go back to my dotting tool here just so I can help. And I'm sorry my hand is in the way, guys. When I get to the other side, it should be a little bit easier, I'm hoping. So it is getting, oh, it's starting to really get thick, so I want to try to get it where I want it to go. Because I don't care that it drains back into the frog, because I'm going to have to pour this black in there anyways. I'm just trying to get the toes covered first. And then this is going to, trying to not drip everywhere. So I'm hoping, you know, that the bulk of the frog stays green and just gives some sort of swirl on. Whoa, 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 get back here. So that's why I'm trying to pour it from the legs in, but I don't know if it's gonna do kind of what I want it to do by doing this. I probably should have just mixed the black and the green together and got a really dark green, but yeah, what's the fun in that, right? All right. So see how it's keeping the black closer to the body? That's kind of what I was hoping for as we got him filled. Just something different than, you know, what I normally do. And let's try to... If I can use all of this, I will. gosh, I'm making a mess. I'm hoping like that just stays there. I'm really hoping. I'm just trying to little drops at a time without overflowing him. All right. So, I mean, we have like a little bit. It's not really enough to do anything with, but there we go. All right, so let me so that is looking good. Let's see, maybe I can just run a little bit more through. I'm just like trying now, I'm just trying to darken a few little areas because I don't really have enough to really do anything more with. But I also, on the same hand, don't want to put too much and then it not fit in my stand. So I think, yeah, we just basically have that. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. So I am going to just let this sit overnight and I will be back in the morning and we will see if this works. So yeah, so I do need to wipe these off. Before I forget, because I have worked so hard to get this organized down here. I want to keep it like that. And I would stop my video, but my gloves are all sticky and I don't want to touch my my phone with sticky hands. So I'll go quick, guys. We will be having another, I don't know, kind of jewelry, but it's going to be different. I'm going to try something different. I've been thinking about it for a while, and I haven't even tried it yet. I'm going to wait and try it with you guys live, well, on video, but in front of you guys first, just to see if it works. So stay tuned for that. And on one of the upcoming videos is going to be an announcement about some sort of collaboration that I'm working with, which could entail some giveaways. Yeah, you heard me right, giveaways. So if you haven't hit that notification bell, you might want to do that because I've got some good stuff coming up, guys. So, and if you're liking my content or you just want to help support me, you can hit that subscribe if you haven't already. It is free. And I'm sorry, I'm off camera, guys. I'm just wiping this with alcohol. And now it's all ready to go again. Alrighty, guys. I will see you guys in just a minute. Okay, guys. So everything is cured. I did have to pop it in the curing machine for like an hour and a half. It was cured, but it was still real bendy. So I figured I'd, put it in there. So I did bring the two pieces that I had forgot to show you on a couple of posts back, a couple of videos back. So I did want to show you. See, he's cute. He's just not as cute as the big one, but that's fine. These sizes would make awesome keychains, I'm thinking. So that's probably what I will do. I didn't do anything with his eyes or his mouth yet, but I did bring him down to show you. All right. So let's see how this little bugger came out. And he unmolds really easy. You know, it's just breaking the suction away is the hardest part. But once you've got that, you're good to go. And his little feet are really little, so you definitely have to be, you know, a little bit more tender in that area. All right, so. Oh, he came out cute. So I don't know if my my 6mm eyes would work on him. And I was just looking for my Sharpie. All right, so let's just try and get him just a little bit of an eye underneath that, the little lid. And so we put a little bit of a face on him. So that is that one. So let's get little Mr. Axolotl out. So he is a little bit easier because his little antennae things, or whatever they are, gills, are not as deep and big as the big one. So he pops out much easier. See that? So a little bit of overage, but, and I did good, no bubbles in his little gills, or whatever you want to call them. All right, so he's still a little soft, so I will clean this up once he hardens up just a little bit more. But yeah, he's cute. You can see the little sparkle in him. And we can give him some little eyeballs. so he can see where he is going. And a little tiny face. All right, so let's get our Bigfoot out. Oh, he's cute. I definitely got some trimming on this guy. Holy smokes. What in the world was I thinking? But I think he's cute. Little, Bigfoot keychain. It's not as shiny as I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. All right, so we'll do the trees and the train last because those were our main event. These are all the extras. So I had come down earlier hoping to get this done earlier, but they were still too bendy. So I started my housework. I've got my bathroom and my kitchen all vacuumed and the floors washed. So now I've got the dining room and the living room. So we used to have carpet in the living room, and last year we got rid of all the carpets and went with vinyl floor. And I absolutely love my floor. Now it's like, oh my gosh, is so much when it comes time to washing the floor. Because now I got a whole nother room I gotta wash. It's like, yo. But that's okay. All right, so So my room was a little bit cooler last night because our temps have been getting like in the 20s at night. So this took a little longer to cure. Plus I'm so used to the Bond Craftor now because that cures so much faster than this resin. So, oh, he's so cute. Now, I wished I would have known I was going to do him and I could have put some eyes in him, but he is still adorable. You know, and you can see the different colors like throughout the legs. It's dark and light. And there's no bubbles. So I am pleased with that. So that is our big frog and our little frog. Okay, so let's get these trees out and see. Okay, so we do have that. It almost looks like a tree trunk, guys. All right. That's kind of cool how it did that. It like all went to the middle. All right, so this one has more swirls, so we'll see what effect we got on this. Oh, so that still, you can see like there is a little bit of variation in there. So I'm hoping that's going to show up more when we put it in our light base. Which now I got to clean that up because I got stuff on it yesterday. Okay, so let's hopefully, and I probably poured it a little too thin, which I did. But hopefully it will still fit in there. This is still really bendy, guys. And I'm thinking because I poured it, you know, so much thinner than it's supposed to be, it's going to take a little longer to really get hard. I was hoping to get this video out today, but it might not happen. All right, so let's... Okay, the smoke did do what I wanted. See how it's not quite as translucent as the train? Now, I'm obviously not going to be able to leave it in here, but it looks so good in there. Okay, so that definitely worked. Now we've just got to let it really harden up. But I can pop this back in the curing machine and let it continue. So what I want to do is all these little grooves, I'm going to take my silver chrome. This is the fine one, and that's the flat tip, and this is the thicker one. So let's let's do the fine points first. And again, we have no bubbles. None that I've seen so far anyways. So I was thinking maybe this silver will give it a nice, kind of an accent when it's lit up. I don't know, but we will find out as soon as we can get this hard. So this would kind of be like the rails and the hardware and stuff on this little bugger. And this might need 2 coats. I'll see once it dries. And if it does, I will just add it. I won't do it on camera because it's just going to be repetitive and boring at that point. Now, some of this might not show because it will kind of be covered in, but, okay, those are holes, so they don't need anything in there. And so I had been looking at this mold for about a month, and then I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna get it. So we do have one little bubble there, but I mean, you know, there's a few tiny little bubbles. I can deal with that. They're not big, they're not like in your face. I think most people wouldn't even notice them. All right, so and I'm surprised that I'm able to do it all with this tip. So these definitely work better on like a matte mold, because those were all matte spots. And let's see if I can just outline. And probably not. Get a big towel. All right. So I'm gonna see, turn those on really quick. And put our two little trees in. I mean, we could actually probably just do the big tree. I just kind of want to see what it's gonna look like lit up. I kind of like it better without the trees in it. So what I could do is make another one, and it would give almost like a 3D effect. Like maybe make the front one, like put this in the back, and then make another one that's just a little bit darker than this one. I don't know. I'll play around with this eventually here. Alrighty, so that is our project for today. I am going to let this harden up before I take pictures. So, yeah. And that is pretty much it for today. I don't know if I do the eyes in black, if they're gonna show on this frog. So I guess we could try it. I am definitely liking these extra fine tip Sharpie markers. That is for sure. Really? You can't follow a line today? So there, he's got a little mouth. And then I could put like a little white dot in his eye, give him a little bit of a sparkle. You know, that way their eye shows up a little bit more. Alrighty. So yeah, that is it for today. So this definitely worked really, really good. So now I know I can fill it up even more. And yeah, so I might try pouring another one and putting the two together just to see. I don't know. Maybe we could have one going one way and one going the other. Like maybe put a different color train. But yeah, that is definitely, it's going to be cute, but it's going to lean one way or the other just because it's so thin. But maybe, oh, I can do a thin strip of UV resin down here to make it firmer. That is what I will do once this hardens up, guys. All right, so that is it for today, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.